Assalamu alaikum. Hi.
Hello.
Hello, do you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear, thank you.
Okay, thank you. Good afternoon. This is Mutaib Otaibi, Ministry of Education, Saudi Arabia. Today, I'm gonna present my topic, which is the 3 effective steps for teaching writing skills to novice Arab learners of English. My agenda today, I will introduce introduction, issue, proposed solution, rationale, evaluation, limitation, conclusion, and references. Let's move through introduction. You know, teaching writing is one of the most challenging aspects of teaching language because it is a highly complex process. It requires a high level of vocabulary, content, knowledge, and understanding of the functions of language within different rhetorical structures. Thus, a full teacher must choose the most appropriate strategies for their writing classes. In addition, teaching English writing is not only related to teaching vocab and sentence structures. It is also about guiding students through the whole process of brainstorming and organizing thoughts while keeping them actively engaged and motivated. As you know, writing is a fundamental part of engaging in professional, social, community, and real life. It helps the students to communicate thoughts and ideas to others and encourage them to engage in the text to deepen their understanding of the content. It draws connections to prior learning experiences. Teaching writing is one of the most challenging parts of teaching language learners. Let's move to the other slide, my issue. So let's to move to the next slide to dive deep regarding the topic. Despite their training, EFL teachers are not well prepared to address the challenge of teaching writing in English. What I mean by that is students face difficulties when it comes to writing. In fact, the last domain that students master is writing when it comes to fluency. The 3 proposed techniques, which is brainstorming, portfolio, and free writing. Every dilemma has a solution. So introducing teaching writing techniques will definitely that can effectively develop students' writing skills and performance. These techniques do not have to be utilized at once or consecutively. Teachers may use any or all of them based on their context and the student's need. The first one is brainstorming. The first step, which is brainstorming, it is performed in 2 ways. Firstly, the students are divided into different small groups. The students are assigned a topic and asked to write down their ideas at a specific time. Also, the students show their ideas about a specific topic given to them, and the teacher writes those ideas on the whiteboard. In the brainstorming technique, the students are taught how to write with coherence, acceptable spelling, and correct grammar structures in their second language. Skills are enhanced by learning the steps involved in effective writing. Furthermore, whenever possible, the activities should be linked to their real-life topics that interests the student. The second technique I propose is the folder methodology portfolio. It is using a folder that allows each learner to take responsibility of his or her previous and current writing errors, such as a portfolio. This portfolio provides data which can be used by writing teachers to monitor their students' progress. The primary goal of this folder methodology is to help stimulate the students' intrinsic motivation by allowing them to track and take responsibility for their own progress, which could be achieved by increasing students' autonomy or goal setting and the students' reinforcement. So according to Godwin in 2012, the learner's reaction and development that is used to identify the effectiveness of the folder methodology illustrated as a way of improving the English as a second or foreign language writing. The last technique is free writing. In this technique, students are given enough time to write freely in this phase. If students are not able to think or of anything to write, they can write about how that feels or repeat a few phrases over and over. So the crucial point is to keep writing despite any likely perils. Thus, the goal of this technique in the process, not the product. According to Morosha, 1996, she presented several approaches to teaching writing, where she highlighted the primacy of quantity over quality in writing. In a second language approach, control of the mechanics of language such as grammar and spelling are stressed. She pointed out that these are features writers have to deal with when writing in a second language. Mechanics and word choice were added to these features such as content, organization, and the writing process. Listani in 2018 added that writing is in a second language is different from writing in one's mother tongue. Writing is in a foreign language is taught to be more exacting than writing in the first language. The rationale behind the three writing techniques. Using varying writing technique or using varying writing techniques such as brainstorming, free writing, and the folder can have a positive impact on students' writing outcomes. For example, brainstorming releases a creative and innovative approach to writing. And the folder methodology provides an opportunity for students to control what they submit for grading, which gives them a better chance to succeed. Therefore, they become evaluators of their own writing. While free writing, students are not deterred by the impossible or additional challenge. When it comes to evaluation, we have here two types of evaluation, pre and post writing assessments. At the beginning, I will start by doing pre-assessment for my students and then collect the data and see the weakness area of each student. that need to be improved. After that, I will apply the 3 techniques and explain the concept to my students. Then I will do post assessments. We will follow to check their progress, and finally, I will analyze the data to check the effectiveness of the 3 techniques.
Dr. Mutaib, you have 5 minutes. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, let's move to limitation. The 2 limitations here are lack of enthusiasm from teachers and time constraints from teachers. These 3 techniques might provide heavy burdens for teachers to prepare classes because it takes a lot of time to design group activities and evaluate them. Also, it requires creativity and teachers might feel overwhelmed. So, to resolve this issue, teachers can share course material with their colleagues and online. In addition, teachers might experience lack of time due to a number of tasks and group activities. So, to overcome this challenge, a diagnostic test that has been done at the beginning of the semester will give the teacher a clear vision on his or her. Then they will be aware of their interest, readiness, and level, which will make it easier for him or her to divide the students into groups easily. Finally, I will in my conclusion, regardless of the fact that this plan is to be implemented within the 4 walls of my classroom initially, and then I will expand to the realm of my school. I'm really optimistic that these techniques will flourish further in my school doctorate in the city of Riyadh. Applying such new techniques in our classroom will develop our students' writing, which in turn will enhance their critical thinking skills. And these are my references, and thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Dr. Mutaib, for that really interesting presentation. Okay.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.